Hello, hello, my sunshines. Welcome back and thanks for popping in. I'm really happy you're here. So for today's video, I have another new to the channel subscription box to share with you, and this one is called Just Greenery. So this is brought to us by our friends over at Just Deco, which is a quarterly home decor subscription box I love. You guys probably know it because I've been opening it probably for a couple of years now here on the channel, but they launched a second box, like I said, called Just Greenery. This is also a quarterly box, and I have to say, out of the 7 years I've been opening boxes, I've never seen anything quite like this. So I talk often on my channel about using greenery and florals to not only soften up your space, but also to give it a little bit of texture. And that's what Just Greenery is all about. Now, before we dive in, I want to say that this particular fall box is already sold out. It was super, super popular, and they're now selling their winter box, but that is almost sold out too. So after watching this video, if you decide you want to jump on board, do it quickly because I don't think it's going to be around much longer, and I do not have a discount code. So there's two ways you can subscribe, and like I said, these are both quarterly subscriptions. You can get their Spruce It Up bundle. So for the winter, that's going to give you 28 stems of faux and dried greenery and florals. So you can make one big beautiful bouquet, or you can kind of separate everything out and make a bunch of different bouquets throughout your home. Now that particular bundle is $69.99. Let me put this in perspective, you guys, because I think the price is amazing. I just went to my local craft store with my 50% off coupon, and I bought 8 stems and it was $56. So the winter box, you're going to get 28 stems. I think that's an amazing value. But if you want a little bit more, and this is the key to my heart, you can get the Spruce It Up bundle with a wreath. Now that subscription is called the Full Bloom, and that one's going to be $109.99. So both the bouquet and the wreath are going to be similar, so you can keep them in the same room, or like I said, if you want to break them up and put them in different places, you can. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. This is what it looks like when you get the Full Bloom. Oh my goodness, I see fall colors, which I love. I wore my floral sweater in honor of this video today. Yes, I see floral colors. Okay, taking off the little bit of tissue that's around it. And look at this. So the stems are over here, and then we've got the wreath in the middle. I'm going to pull up the wreath. Actually, I'm going to just pull both of them out because this box is a little bit big and cumbersome. Okay, so let's look at the wreath first. This is stunning. Look how pretty. I love all the colors and textures. Got what looks like a little bit of like eucalyptus in here, a little bit. Look at the gold right here. I don't know if it's showing. There it is. So pretty. Different textures and florals. And I like that they just did it on the bottom. Oh, this is beautiful. And wreaths can be used anywhere. A lot of people right now are putting them on their oven hoods. You can put them attached to a mirror. You guys, I think I have a mirror for my dining room. I'm so excited. So maybe I will try to do that. Really stunning. I'm very impressed. And coming out of the box, it may need just a tiny bit of fluff like right here, but honestly, not much at all. That is beautiful. All right, now let's look at the bouquet stems. So they're all wrapped up like this with this beautiful little ribbon. Let me see if I can untie it. I like the little touch. The ribbon has just a little fraying on it. It looks kind of shabby chic. This is a great way probably to store your stems too, in the same tissue. Okay, so we have some faux florals here, matching the tone of what's in our wreath. That is beautiful. Look at that color. Oh, so scrumptious. Okay, and then everything else is bundled together. Oh my gosh. I love the smell of eucalyptus, and you definitely get that scent. All right, we're gonna, ooh, I think there's some pampas grass in here. So we're still seeing the bouquet. Open it again. They've got it packaged beautifully. Okay, and then each stem is individually wrapped. So it looks like we have some pampas grass. That's beautiful. They gave us a little, look at that. Are those called bunny tails? I think so. Those are pretty. We have the stem of like, ooh, those are pretty too. I love that with the orange with the yellow inside. Ooh, these are pretty. I dropped one. Oh, I love these little guys, the little yellow balls. One fell on the floor. More of the bunny tails in a different color, and this is the dried eucalyptus. So let's go ahead and take a peek at our brochure here. I did want to just say, if you didn't get the Just Deco fall bundle, I don't know if it's still available, but it is worth it just for this blanket. This blanket is so soft and it has the best texture to it. But let's look at the Just Greenery side, because that's what we're here to talk about today. All right. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This is so perfect. They give you step-by-step instructions of how to make your bouquet. So if you're bouquet challenged like I am, that's going to work. So they tell you a little bit about each of the stems that you get. We get the eucalyptus, a yellow crispidia. Those are those little yellow balls. A natural pampas grass, which honestly, just go outside when you get them and fluff them in the wind a little bit and then spray a little hairspray on them so they won't shed. Some faux florals, mixed bunny tails, white reed grass, natural reed grass, white pampas, and baby's breath. Oh my goodness. So I guess this is the pampas. That's just a little bit more floral. And this is the, what did they call this? Wheat or something? Reed grass. Oh, we have this actually, a big bush of this in our yard. Isn't it beautiful? All right. So, and each one has got just lots of different stems. You can see this is one you want to shake out and spray with your hairspray. Okay. It says how to care for your dried bouquet, which I don't think I know how to care for dried florals. Gently fluff it up. It says keep out of direct sunlight. Do not water. Cut stems as needed. I'm giving you the just basic. There's a little bit more to it. And avoid humidity. Okay. And then I guess we're just going to do the steps to do our bundle. So it says we're going to separate everything out. Now, like I said, I did grab a couple of different vases. I have this one, which is so pretty with the gold. I thought would be gorgeous, but I don't know if it's too tall. I grabbed this one. It's kind of dark and moody. Again, I think with those faux florals in all the fall colors, that would be gorgeous. It's a little bit shorter. That's why I grabbed that one. I have just this little tall white one. I was worried this one might be too tall too. Each of the vases that I grabbed are a little bit different height. And then I just have this basic glass one, which I think will be pretty too. So it says stick your florals all in a pile. And then you're going to start with your pampas grass and your reed grass, and you're going to kind of set it out and arrange it flat. And then you're going to add your florals, and it tells you with each step exactly what you're going to do. So let me go pull together my bouquet. We'll see how I do, and I'll come back and show you my finished product. Hold on. Okay, I thought it might be fun if we just kind of followed the steps together. So first of all, we're going to lay out all of our florals, which I've done. This is so pretty. It almost has a blue tint, and it smells incredible. So here's everything kind of laid out. And they say the first thing you're going to do is start with your pampas grass, your white. I'm going to kind of use this as my base here. Your white and your kind of nude. Ooh, look at the color variations in those. Aren't they so gorgeous? So start with that. And then it said to move on to your natural reed grass. Kind of layer that in. I love the color and texture of these two. Do you see the different colors? But they all go really well together. Here's sort of our nude. So I would say kind of bring up some cream. Bring these up to the front. Bring another one of these up to the front. Okay. Kind of mix them in. I'm going to kind of do this with them until I get kind of the texture that I want. Okay, that's really pretty. Let me move this one over. Okay, now the next thing that they tell us to do is to add in your focal florals, placing them at different heights to balance their color and texture. So that is going to be these guys right here. And this one comes bent, which is nice too. I think it definitely helps to have your florals. I'm trying to hold the camera and do this at the same time, so hopefully you guys are not getting sick. All right, so we've got that kind of layered in. Then it says that we are going to do the floral fillers. Grab the dried eucalyptus, the bunny tails, the yellow crispidia, again balancing height and color. Okay, so we've got our little bunny tails here. We're going to kind of mix in. And the whole time, I'm going to tuck everything in. I love this baby's breath. I think it's just stunning. Add that in just a little bit. Now also a little tip, if you don't want to do it this way, is take your vase and don't laugh at me, but take some Scotch tape and make a grid. So you put the Scotch tape in a couple of different lines across and up and down, and then it makes little holes that you can actually drop your florals into, and it makes it a little bit easier to kind of move things around. Okay, and then we've got the yellow. All right, so I've kind of done the way they've said. I think I'm going to turn off the camera and just move everything around just a little bit, and then we'll figure out what base we want to use. Okay, do it exactly like the directions, because I can't believe how beautiful this is. I would have never thought to lay things flat. I always start putting things in my vase, and then it looks like a hodgepodge. The way they told us to layer them flat and then pick it up and put it in the bouquet was perfect. I did move a couple of things over. Now I started out with this darker vase. It's kind of moody and dark, and it lets the florals kind of be the showstopper. Isn't it beautiful? Look at all the textures and colors. Now I did move some of the bunny tails to the back. I moved some of the flowers around. I think I could probably pop up this red just a little bit. So you can definitely play with it, but this was the shorter vase that I used. You can kind of see the taller stuff they put in the back, but let me pick it up and let me show you what it looks like just in a taller vase. This one with the gold, which I think the gold is really going to make the florals pop. Let's see, let's turn them this way just a little bit. That is stunning too, because you see the yellows with the gold on a sideboard or a mantle. This is gorgeous. They gave us the exact right formula, and I love this blue eucalyptus mixed in. Now, if you wanted to, I have this really cute little short stout vase, which I love. And if you wanted to maybe take like these yellow guys and break them off and just have them popped out of the top of this, like 3 or 4 stems. I think we got 4 of these. Something like that would be really good too. Or the bunny tails coming out of this, I think would be pretty on a bookshelf. So like I said, you can do one big bouquet. Look how gorgeous that is. I did that, you guys. They gave us the right formula. I'm shocked. Or you can break that up and do lots of little bouquets through your home. I love it. So again, let me show you a sneak peek of what the winter bouquet is going to look like. I'll do a split screen here. First of all, I gasped when I saw the lamb's ear, but it's got white poppies, beautiful white berries. It's got some dried cypress stems, some eucalyptus in there. I think it's just stunning. And I like that they went with the crisp white for the Christmas bouquet or the winter one, because it doesn't scream Christmas if you don't celebrate. But I think it's going to be really beautiful mixed in with your red and green Christmas decor if you do. So again, whether you want just the bouquet for the winter, it's $69.99, or you want the bouquet with the winter wreath, that one is $109.99. I'll leave the link down below. Please consider hitting the subscription button if you like this video, and I'll see you soon for another one, guys. Bye-bye.